NASCAR funny moments. Play all. There's always credentials. Let's get into it.
Caution is out at Michigan. We have a new mascot. I'm not sure. It's not a beaver. We've ruled out
It
beaver.
looks like a
Sure,
woodchuck.
giant squirrel, maybe, huh?
It does look like a really big squirrel.
They've got a scoop
Groundhog.
shovel out. Now, I'm going to tell you, the last time we
It's a
went through this,
groundhog.
Michael, you and I were at Bristol for the trucks. There was a squirrel. Now we've got confirmation it's a groundhog.
This
Yeah.
weekend,
I
Bands,
told
great-
they
Look
heard
at
me.
this. This is going to get good.
They heard
this
me
is
tell
really
them.
going to get good.
He's chasing after him.
Oh. All right. We're going to go to break. We'll keep an eye on the groundhog.
Still putting my money on the groundhog.
He's still on the loose. Why does this always happen?
Oh, he got him in the
it.
bucket. He got him in the bucket.
How many safety workers at a racetrack does it take to catch a groundhog that's on the loose? And we don't have an official.
Oh, he got away.
Again.
He got
I
away.
didn't have a good feeling about it. I tell you, I'm still putting my money on the.
Is here as we finish up, and the groundhog continues to win this race in practice.
Oh, this is a
he's
trash
got
can.
The
We got
trash
the-
can.
It's a barrel.
Oh, don't hit
He's
it.
running under the
I
truck.
feel good about it. I feel good about. Oh, he went and got him. He went down and got him. That fella there in the vest. Hey,
Woo,
celebrate
scooped him
good
up.
times.
That's all he needed was a bigger bucket.
And the celebration in the garage right of your screen. Heck yeah.
What is it exactly that you look for in a car when you come to this road course?
Man, I don't know.
Perfect timing, Glenn.
If you guys want to know who the character is in the garage area, there he is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doral sitting over in turns 3 and 4. I would not doubt if they threw a caution. If it's kind of running around out there. They tried to catch it before the race. Just keep that in mind. What is it? It's a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
Not one of them squirrels, a real squirrel.
It's a real squirrel.
John West Townley and Spencer Gallagher exchanging words. And oh, they're going at it. This is going to be good here.
Hope the trucks aren't coming.
John West Townley and Spencer Gallagher down there in turn 1. And there's points for a takedown.
See, he tried to slam his head
And
onto the
fans
damn
are
road.
loving it. Townley and Gallagher. John West Townley landed a couple of good blows there.
That's all that counts, and I hope this weather holds out because I think we got a good shot to start either first or second, which we would anyway. So if I got ran over.
Framey just about ran over all of us.
But no, like I was saying, we can start in the top 3. That'd be fine.
Look at turn.
The word dramatic comes from his car owner, Ricky Hendrick, who said it's going to be a dramatic change in the weather. I think he's right.
Dramatic.
Chasing right.
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Let's cover up.
Big ass orange.
Todd Zegedy around the racetrack. I wonder what was going through Todd's mind when he looked up and saw that big orange thing coming at him.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this happen before.
Well, now I know what Joliet, Jake, and Elle would have been up to.
Now, Todd did get his first lap in at a 30.68, which puts him 15th
This
quickest.
feels
Sorry, I might ask
staged.
for a do-over.
I believe I would too.
Well, but
hey
he got
guys,
almost in front of him.
this looks like it's going to complete a lap, guys.
Hey, it looks like the geniuses in the PR department have thought of a new way to get their product on camera.
I was going to say, he just took the words right out of my mouth.
We didn't get a time on it though.
We lost 2 tenths trying to sink down the front stretch, so let's not do that the rest of the day. All right, I'll just be an ass then. Whatever. Trying to keep it lighthearted in here. Just keep moving forward. You can act any way you want. I mean, did I at least get like a foot tap or a head nod from any of y'all? Dale liked it. Dale enjoyed it. That's right.
We're racing at Richmond, and he's got the car is totally covered in mud, and he hollers on the radio, "Richard, I need to pit." And Richard says, "Dale, I hate to come in and pit and lose all that track position." And Dale comes on the radio and says, "I'm going to be off the radio for a few minutes." And then you see Dale driving with his knee and got one head, and he's cleaning the windshield off.
His impersonation of the window cleaner at your service station.
It's like a floor mop, doesn't it?
You can't get it turned over.
Carl, turn it over, get it down there. He's trying to get a different grip. Vince, what's he got to say about that?
You know, actually, that was made for him in case the windows started fogging up on the inside. He could actually use it to clear off the windows on the inside should they be fogging, and I think he's just getting a little creative. You know what? I think Carl Edwards just has too much fun when he's out there on the racetrack.
I'd give anything for a pair of... Oh, it's over? They just said it's over. All right, so it was a great race, a lot of fun, and see y'all next week.
Just a moment ago, here's what's happened. A fan somehow gets out of the infield area, comes out on the track, and is trying to get Pat Kenseth's autograph.
Do you think alcohol had anything at all to do with that? Oh, my God. Kenseth's going, you're not going to believe what just happened here, guys. He jumps over the guardrail, runs back up, and then gets apprehended.
Apprehended.
I'm like, I'm a little busy right now, buddy. He's like, come on, man, that's the balls. And I'm like, come on, I'm a little busy here. And all goes trucks, cars, everybody come running from everywhere.
Does that ever happen to you, Rusty? Anybody ever come to you?
No, that's never happened to me. That's just amazing. And they'll think about that and laugh about that for a long time. Monday morning, when he said Monday afternoon, these guys all go to lunch. That'll be the story at lunch, that's for sure.
Hey, Denny Hamlin, Michael Waltrip, Fox Sports on TV. Do you want a taco?
He spilled it on the car. That's great.
Oh, it's all over the car.
They work on
now what are you going to do?
On a paint job all week.
Can I still get a ride home?
Everything's great. Looking forward to getting back to
Can
the
I
racetrack
still get a ride
and
home?
into my race car.
Are you okay with Joey moving forward?
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Speaking of that, are you glad that this is over and now you can get in the car where you're comfortable and get back to racing?
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting back into my car and being here in Phoenix.
Joey called you this week. Is that a positive?
Everything's great. Looking forward to getting back into my car.
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no. He turns it.
No, no.
Oh, that's not good.
Destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards
Dang.
will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
Carl did what he wanted to do. He stayed at the back all day long. He played it smart. Had this race possibly won. Not now.
Okay, at least he got out.
Not sure where Carl's going. Maybe he thinks if he runs across the start-finish line, it'll count.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
He's like you know how he is. He's an athlete, a marathon runner. I want to finish the race.
And he did,
Yes,
to
he
a
did.
standing ovation from the crowd. Shades of Ricky Bobby.
Everybody's driving crazy.
He's trying to get her back.
Boys, I'm on fire. Driving the wheels off that thing.
Help me, Oprah Winfrey. I'm on fire.
But look at the fire. Then it's like, hey, enough of this. We got to get out of here. I mean, we're putting on a show is one thing, but let's leave the driving to the professionals.
Hey, we're down here on the grid. I'm with Migos. Hey, how'd you like it? Did you see it? Is that it? What's that? That's my dad. Oh, man, it's this way. I like that. Yard 3. Where's Offset? Bam! Make it happen. You know, for the grid walk this year, I really think I need some music. What do you think? You got anything for me? Hey, man, what we got? How about twist it up like a stir fry? In the kitchen wrist, twisting like a stir fry. Whip it. Whip it. You should be inspired, Bubba. Go get him today, buddy. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Worry about one thing instead of running back and forth like a yo-yo from garage to garage. So it's nice to be, be a little bit more relaxed and focusing on one thing.
Yeah, you have a shark behind you. You might want to be careful. But
I made a lot of notes for this event.
They're closing in on it now. We've got a bunch of people.
Oh no!
Tracking down a rabbit.
That rabbit gets through this game. Here
You got it.
There's no way they're catching that rabbit.
Nuh-uh. Nope, they
Maybe
ain't
he'll
catching
run
that
into
thing.
the bucket. Maybe he'll run into the bucket.
Voice just came out of the production truck and said, "Who?"
The freaking
is on the
owl.
track?"
Who is on the
Get
track?
out of here. He heard it, thought that was a bad joke, and off he goes.
Yep.
Dick Berggren has more.
Thanks, guys. I'm with Hank Parker Jr. and Jeff Hollywood Hammer Hammond, and I've been watching television. You in the Stacker 2 commercials, wrestlers beating you up week after week after week. And you, Hammond, supposed to be a tough guy. I'm watching you on television the other night, wrestlers beating you up. What are you guys going to do about this?
Hey, I'm tired of it. I'm going to let him take care
I'll
of
tell
it.
you what we're going to do about it. Last time, Hank and I didn't have a manager. I've got a manager this time. There he is. 2 weeks ago in Kentucky, you tried to take him. That is my boy. Now I'm here. Get him! Come on! I'll tell you right now, we're going to get him.
Well, we're coming to Daytona next week, and there's going to be wrestlers all over the place. You're going to let them abuse you the way
Show you what we're going to do to him. Do it! Come on!
I'm taking next week off.
It will happen. Joe Nemechek
I'm taking
has
next
led all
week
but 8
off.
laps of this race so far. Steve?
Well, Mike, his crew chief Eric Phillips was suspended after the race in Texas for an illegal spring, but he's here in spirit. They have a life-size cutout of Eric, complete with an American flag. He's got a headset on, so he's up on the pit box with Brian Patty,
There's
who's
a bug
normally
on
the
the
crew
dang.
chief. I think I'll come up here and see if I can
There's
interview
a
him.
tick on the dang thing.
Eric, how about it? A forced day off. You happy
That's
with the way
a
the car's
tick.
running?
It was a tick.
Right. Are you going to pit here? Or 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires? You know, guys, this is the first crew chief I've never heard tell a lie.
That's
Kind of
almost like interviewing Hammond, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of a one-dimensional interview, though, Steve.
He had that Hammond look on his face.
AJ, how many people are you going to run over on a restart this week? At least 4. Including me? If I'm behind you, my life sucks anyway. That was great content. That was the best.
Right now. BK, are you there? Congratulations, my friend.
I'm here.
You are the
Where you at, bud?
I'm right here having a good time hanging out and thinking about how happy
You're not
you must
having
be.
as good a time as I am, Dave.
No question about that.
I'm on my phone, and I was checking some Twitter.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple beers.
We heard.
And life has been good.
Hey, listen, your uncle was racing Winston Cup before you were born. Your dad raced in the
Yeah. Craftsman Truck Series. Hey, wait. Whoa, Dave.
Have we lost
It wasn't Sprint Cup back then. It was Grand National. Remember, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, all right, I'll buy that. Your dad was in the Truck Series.
Now, this might be the best interview ever. It's fair that a guy who's been shooting, that broke up the charge, a guy shooting for a 6-pack, has had a 12-pack before he came on the air. But that's why we love Brad Keselowski. By the way, this is Tommy Kendall calling.
Is this
I wanna
Tommy
talk
Kendall?
about the
Okay, I
race
didn't know who this was.
Yeah, you were wondering who the hell that was. This is Tommy Kendall.
We're not talking about Jimmy Spencer either.
Yeah, in fact,
The
some
man
of
that
would say they never forget.
Never forgets. The man that never forgets.
And there is a pie. Now, Harvick didn't just hit him with that pie. He blockered him. Yeah, now Kevin is going to get blamed for that, fortunately.
Looked like Kevin got a little bit of the aftermath, too.
Yeah, a little. Let's go down to bat.
Well, we've caught up with the ambush
Dang.
here. I think you even got a little bit of pie on your face there. Good payback.
Yeah, it was worth it. So it's a little pie on my face. He got me the other day on national TV. I didn't say anything. So
I heard he stuffed it so hard in the side of your head it was like stuffed way in your ear.
He got me good. I had my ear open for like a day.
Boy, you know, guys, that was not just a pie in the face. That was, he had some force behind that.
Ha ha, Logano. Ha 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 ha, Keselowski. Ha 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 ha. I hate you both.
Well, Jeff Burton, it's your favorite time of the race. Oh, my goodness, we got a little trouble. The 19, right front tire's down.
Go on, David!
It's padded up there.
Hey, Jeff, don't let it worry you that Kid Rock puked right there.
Come on, you guys, let's go.
Stop. Wait, what is that music? That is not breakdancing music.
No, that's Footloose.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
would
doing
you like?
Footloose.
You want some
I'm gonna
Beastie
be on the
Boys?
ground.
You want Beastie Boys?
Hey, and is this streaming live on TV or something?
Not
It
on
will
TV.
be. Yeah, you just.
It's
you're
just
done now.
us.
I'll do a couple.
Hold on real fast. Do I still have a job after this?
Oh, I thought he was going to take his shirt off.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Well played, Jeff.
That was well worth the price of admission.
And hello again, everybody. Marty Reed alongside winning Brickyard driver Dale Jarrett, winning Brickyard crew chief. I know who you are, and I think it's great to see you. It's great to be back with you guys again. We've had so much fun all weekend long.
He forgot
Every
his
time
name.
they show that aerial view, Marty, I think about how long we were lost yesterday because of your driving. Sorry, but I'm haunted by it.
Oh, I knew I was going to get thrown under the bus for that. We took the scenic tour, folks. That's all I'll tell you. Back here at Montreal, there's a ride for you. I wonder if that's a 3-hour tour.
I don't know. It feels a lot like riding with you, or it looks a lot like riding with you yesterday.
That's twice today you jumped all over me for driving. Just because I got us slightly lost.
You went left
when I should have gone right.
You went right, you went left, and we got nowhere.
Well, luckily I'm not driving out on the racetrack, as my compatriot here in the booth has vividly pointed out.
Tony, we appreciate you being here tonight, and we thank you for bringing all of us a bottle of Coke Zero, because a couple of weeks ago, Marcos Ambrose sent up Vegemite. This is much better.
Yeah,
than
a lot
what
better
he
than
sent us.
Vegemite.
You need to drink a
lot of Coke Zero to wash that down. A lot better.
Well, you know, you brought us gifts, and I've watched you late. You've kind of mellowed out, and we like to have fun. Now, we saw your 2 wins. We saw 8 top 10s, but also 6 finishes outside the top 20.
Oh, man.
We've actually
we got you a present. He got it. He got it for you.
We thought you might have that.
I never thought I would be so excited to see one of these again in my life. So I gladly accept. Maybe I can get NASCAR to let me put it back on the car this week. So
a carburetor for Christmas in July.
To have the issues you've had with not fuel injection, but some of the components, you've actually had an unbelievable season so far.
You realize how valuable mechanical parts are versus electronic parts that you just don't have control over. So, but our Hendrick engines are awesome, and there's no better group I would rather have when things go wrong than our Hendrick guys. They've been, after last week, they've addressed everything, and they come up with the right solutions. So I'll keep this as a backup just in case, though.
Do you mind if I get it back? It has to go back on my car.
No,
you're welcome to come get it.
Right after lap 160, you're more than welcome to have it back.
Oh, boy. You have to have a grand finale. Now, over the last 6 weeks, I've been working hard on my test car, but I've been working on a lot of other things, too. Am I reaching my magic box? No, we're not going to pull a rat out of a hat. That's child's play. We're going to get a little more serious here tonight, here at Chicagoland, with the help of my beautiful assistant, Mark Fine. Mark, you doing okay down there?
You didn't tell me there was a saw.
Okay, and as you notice, he's got his beautiful shoes here.
We're
going to attempt something that has never been done on a TNT NASCAR race before. In fact, I've never attempted it, but you know what? I don't really think I knew this. Okay, buddy, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, if you notice, we have this solid plank here. We're going to put it down in here like this. Okay, hang on, buddy. What'd you eat last night? Okay, there's one.
Yeah,
now, if you notice, we have another one here. We have another plank here. We're going to put it down in here. All right, buddy, just hang on. We're just about there. Give us just a second.
Go ahead, do it quick. Make it quick.
Hang on. Okay.
Wow.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah,
there
fantastic.
you see it.
Yeah, thanks.
The beautiful shoes.
Okay.
There you see it, buddy. You're okay.
Can you put me back together now?
As you can tell, Bill, I'm batting 1,000 now. Who's next?
Can I have my legs back?
We've created a monster.
You know why that's never been seen on a TNT race? Because nobody in the booth cares, Larry.
I wonder if we can get them back together.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
I know you love stats, and so much has been said that the season is officially halfway over when the checker flag waved last week at Daytona.
Right.
Tony Stewart, the 20, they have not been to victory lane this year, but go back last year when we rolled in here, they had not won a race. They win this race, and they win 3 out of 4. So this is exactly, I think, what this team could be getting a hold of here.
Larry, you just took the stat right out from underneath Weber. He had it here.
He had it on a sticky
and he was ready to go for it.
It was on a sticky
You are a magician.
Caution.
I'm a stat stealer.
Can we get back to the race, please?
Okay.
Caution on the speedway. Debris, caution on the speedway. 176 laps are complete.
Got to go through my stats here and start all over now.
That was good, Larry.
He was on it. Poor Jimmy's over here working his heart out, trying to help me out.
He's just working his way through school, man. And Larry stole the staff.
Larry
from
ran him over, then you backed up and hit him again.
He's taking a sign with him. He's just dragging it with him.
The beautiful countryside of Sonoma, California is the setting for Fox Sports' last Winston Cup race of the season. Today is America's Best, if that's what you want to call it, tackle the tricky road course here at Infineon Raceway.
You're looking at the Hollywood Hotel, where usually you'll find some famous former driver, maybe a famous former crew chief, and some other guy hosting the pre-race show.
But frankly, we're tired of them, so we've taken over for a while. Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Harvick, and he's Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Junior, have you figured out how to conquer this place yet?
Well, I'm still looking for that shortcut that I think Gordon and them guys are taking, but it's getting better. We're running a little bit better this weekend than we had here in the past, but just looking around here, I've been finding some interesting stuff. Super Hold hairspray. I wonder whose this is.
I think Hammond and Myers, they comb each other's hair.
Yeah, this is what you don't see off the camera.
Right. They got any makeup down there?
No, but I did find a hairbrush that was full of hair. It must be Hammond's.
It's a small brush.
Yeah.
You know, sure they use that for their head?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I know that
What
this
the
broadcast
fuck
stuff
are
isn't as
they
hard as they make
doing?
it out to be, because with all the stuff on these cue cards, you don't need to know a damn thing about NASCAR. You just use these cards and you can know anything in the past. So
it's all right
these
there.
guys, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Two right side tires. If you wanted to go ahead and take time under the car
Damn.
and put two right side tires. Earnhardt is the one who made the ultimate call. He said no. He said, I can't afford to lose one spot on the racetrack. It's so tough to pass out there. I can't afford to lose any time. So no tires, gas only, and they were gone.
No tires, gas only, and they were gone. That sounds like you know who, doesn't it?
He loves to play with Elmo. Sometimes you get behind him and bump him and do all kind of things. Elmo, he just sits there and takes it in stride. But, now that Earnhardt's got back in line, Elmo gave him the okay sign.
Martin Truex Jr. is going to be aggressive. Denny Hamlin out front. Aggressive goes around.
Aggressive
right,
goes
thank you,
around.
Jack. Well, the pace car, we understand, has been stolen. The officials are not driving this thing, and somebody has actually gotten to the pace car and stole it.
At least two policemen on motorcycles, plus this car, that are pursuing the pace car right now. And up till now, the pace car has not been caught. They've created a roadblock there coming off of turn number 4, head toward the tri-oval, and we think there is some unusual drama occurring here.
Oh, no.
Let's see what happens when he gets to the roadblock. Will he try to go through it, or will he stop and be captured?
Looks like he's going to be captured.
Well, this is certainly a...
Well, I've heard the story of that man who makes a living by going around crashing parties, but this is certainly a first.
The crowd standing and applauding the individuals who finally have captured this scene.
It has been a bizarre day. We underwent a period of about 10 minutes.
And we're going to have a
He
bit
stole
of a
the pace
delay
car.
here in qualifying.
We got
Why,
more
you
wildlife?
ask? Well, it's almost the 1-year anniversary
Dang, a
of the
fox.
groundhog getting loose at Michigan during Xfinity practice. I know you guys remember
It
that.
looks like a baby.
Today we have a fox playing.
That's a baby
role at
fox.
Pocono.
I can't take credit for this. It comes from our producer, Pam Miller. But remember, the Xfinity Series race with all drivers doing the broadcast is on Fox.
He just went into the wall.
Does that make that a foxhole?
I think it does make it a foxhole. What in the world is happening here?
They're fleshing him out.
They're trying to scare him out. Look, they've got a net hanging over the end of the fence where he went in. And see what these seats cost. That's a really good place to watch qualifying.
He was just enjoying it. He knew it was single car runs, and he knew it was pretty much slowest to fastest, so he was just enjoying it.
That's just cute, if you ask me.
Not bothering a soul.
Scratch his back a little bit.
Practice. What do you think about that Pennzoil Chevrolet? Can you put it on the pole? Wait a minute.
Well, Matt, you know, I think the car's...
That's not Matt.
Matt Yoakum.
No, I'm Matt Yoakum, superstar reporter. Look. See?
Got a belt. Power Ranger Matt. But
No. How's your car? Let me get a
You're not
pen
Matt.
and I'm going to start taking notes I'm of Matt who Yoakum, I need to pay back. Superstar reporter. Oh, Kevin. Hey. Whoa. Look at my hair. And I have more hair than that, a lot more hair. But see, if if that road game was start working for Kevin, then look. Here's what I am Matt Yoakum. Here's what I want to know, Kevin. Here's what I want to know, Kevin.
Pennzoil car's running real good all day long. I think all the boys back at the shop.
All right. like one of those pro wrestling matches, we'll declare this out of control. I hear you there, Alan. Now, first off, Kevin, what is up with that road gain? It's not helping there across the front. What's up with that? That's not the point here, Power Ranger. Listen here, Matty Cakes. I may not have enough hair, but I'm sure not in the running for the Matt Yoakum hair contest. But I got the belly to go with it. Hey. I told you, Simpson just had the wrong measurements. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. Matt Yoakum, you know, I went to Halloween like this, and I didn't get any candy. Nobody would give me any candy. I don't know if I was too scary or because they knew you were an imposter.
Yeah. Kevin, they probably saw that stomach and said, whoops, he doesn't need any candy.
I think I need to shave and didn't put enough makeup on. That's the problem. Now, I told you, Kevin. Tyler's the one that wears the makeup, not me.
We're dressed for pit road. I'm with Kevin Harvick. Can you see Larry Mack over there? He's like wearing a nice shirt. He's way too, there he is, way too dressed up for pit road, isn't he, Kevin? Way too dressed up.
Yeah, he's definitely dressed well. He looks good, though. Might need some sunscreen on your head.
Sunscreen? Well, I think the whole
I have the same problem.
What a mess.
Go, Larry. Go, Larry.
I didn't think my butt was flipped the right way. But
I've been thinking that for 10 years. It's not. Now we hear you talking, and you're not supposed to be talking.
I'm everywhere down here. Guys, I'm with Ryan Newman. Ryan, you were 20th quickest in practice. Looks like you guys maybe made a little bit of a mock qualifying run there near the end.
We did. It started raining on my qualifying lap. I went qualifying lap through 1 and 2 there, and I backed off a little bit, but I don't really know exactly.
Were you making fun of my big forehead a while ago?
No, you're talking about Lindsay being blind. I said, well, I really can't tell what you are.
Real quick.
What happened?
Look, work with me. You don't have to work with me. Just don't work against me.
I want to explain something to you. I do the truck races on speed up there in the booth. What a cushy job. Anybody can sit up there and talk. It's the men and women on pit road that sweat, that dig to get the stories that make a broadcast. If it weren't for you guys making the sacrifices you make and doing the things you do, those guys up in the booth wouldn't even have a job. So thank you, Larry. I appreciate what you're doing.
I may be the first pit reporter in the history of NASCAR to pour Coca-Cola on myself.
It looks good to you, but don't waste a drop. That Coca-Cola is good. Right to the last drop. I'm a part-time driver, so I don't have one of them people that hand me my Coke when I need it. So I'm going to do a little bit of this.
You know what they say in Alabama, don't you? That's 2 nice ones right there.
Bill Elliott, 6 poles, 7 wins. The Wood Brothers, 11 wins. 18 wins total. That's some pretty solid numbers. Guys, I found a hat, just for the record.
Perfect.
I'm feeling better.
Thank you, Dudley Do-Right.
This is Larry Mack's last driver to interview. I'm done. Y'all can pick on somebody else.
No.
I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Go to the garage. Go to the garage, Larry.
Got to do the poll.
I can't hear you.
Got to do the poll.
Jeff Gordon was in here and mentioned
He came in here? Jeff Gordon came in here?
He did. Yeah.
Wow.
I know, you're amazed.
That's awesome, man. I never would have thought Jeff Gordon would have came in here. That's pretty cool.
You're sitting right there, I believe.
He was sitting right here?
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God. I'm sitting in the seat Jeff Gordon sat in. That's awesome. Can I take this home? Can I take this? I mean, I won the race. Can I take this chair? Thank you. I'll send somebody back for it after I leave.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon mentioned it. He was sitting right there. He used that same microphone.
You would think I would feel the vibe from it right now and understand that, but
I do. It's unbelievable. I didn't script that or plan that, but hey, we've got a Hendrick front row. They're going to be tough to beat today.
All right, now this year,
Hey, Tony Stewart just came.
Oh, it's smoke.
He's already trying to take my job.
Tell him to get in the back seat. Get in the back seat.
Hop in.
Oh, I'm good. I sit on pit back so I can't crash.
200 miles per hour.
All I know is there's one thing that I wanted to do.
All I can say is this: is that what are you talking about retirement fund here?
No. The least you can do is let me have my moment of sun here, Yoakum.
So when we
first thing I want to do is mess this hair up a lot, because you've got too pretty a hair. And second of all, I want to know when you and Ingrid are getting married, because she's expecting a diamond ring. So we know that you need to be getting engaged this week. Why are you getting so red?
You can afford it because you've got money for the retirement fund. What about you and Krista?
How red your face is.
What about you and Krista?
She's doing great. She's waiting on me to leave.
What about a ring for Krista?
Holding me up, and I want to leave. I've got her ring. Don't worry. I'll take.
Well, when are you going to give it?
I've given her to her once, and I screwed up and took it back. But
what about this time?
Most likely, I'm going to beat you to it.
York's looking awful good. How about that?
I tell you what, why don't we just go to Vegas? I'm going to Vegas tonight. Why don't you and I both go? We'll go pick up Ingrid, and we'll both get married tonight.
Well, he certainly has a lot of extra.
Scared, man.
Let's go back to you, Alan.
Greg Biffle is the lucky dog. He'll come around and be the 33rd car on the lead lap.
I'm telling you, Stewart's bored. When you start bump drafting the pace car, he's looking for some fun.
Pace car driver's Brett Bodine.
Smiling.
Oh, yeah, he's having a big time.
NASCAR has asked Tony to back off a little bit, and he did. Is he trying to make Brett loose?
Sorry, we couldn't crash more cars today. We didn't fill the quota for today for Talladega and NASCAR. If we haven't crashed at least 50% of the field by the end of the race, we need to extend the race till we at least crash 50% of the cars, because it's not fair to these fans for them to not see any more wrecks than that and more tore up cars. I mean, we still had over half the cars running at the end, and it shouldn't be that way. I don't think any of the wrecks were an overheating issue. That's why I say I think we ought to just tape them off solid and run them until they blow up anyway. I think it'd make it a lot more exciting for the fans. If we don't crash half of the field by the end of the race, they really need to extend it, because I mean, that's what the fans want. They want to see that excitement. I'm upset that we didn't crash more cars. I mean, I feel like that's what we need. You know, that's what we're here for. I mean, and I feel bad if I don't spend at least $150,000 and tore up race cars going back to the shop. So we definitely got to do a better job of that. It would have been a lot more fun if I could have got caught up in one more wreck. If I could have done that, it would have been perfect. I mean, I think if we could make it a figure 8, it'd be perfect. It would absolutely be perfect here. It'd be better than what we got. So that's going to be my vote next week, is that we make it a figure 8, and/or we can go stop at the halfway, make a break, and turn around, go backwards the rest of the way. And then with 10 to go, we'll split the field in half, and half of them can go the regular direction, and half of them can go backwards.
I've caught up with Robert Patrick. There's the bear from The Revenant. He's really getting on my nerves. Take care of this for me, Robert.
No problem.
Back off, bear. I don't like you. Give me an Oscar. Give me an Oscar. Good to see you. I like your outfit. This is being brought to you by Aaron's.
I don't know what we're praying for more, for you to have more breath or for us to have a good run.
I hope you have a good run. Hey, Chris, me and the bear will see you later.
You won the race, but all the talk was about, Jeff getting in here. Is this
story of my life?
And what about Greg Biffle, right? I mean, a guy leads in points, and it's like, how much, you guys, do you have to be outspoken, have a personality to get more attention? Is it all about
As
winning?
long as Jeff Gordon's in the race and racing for a bubble, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want.
Bring it on, Clint. I love it. Man. Thank God Boyer's back.
I'm going to fall asleep if I don't ask something.
We're on cable, by the way.
Have you decided what mustache you're going with yet?
Obviously, it's going to be gray. I know that. That's a given.
That's an averaging run a plus 40 class.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. Who's the toughest guy to be around?
Why don't we let Clint answer that one?
About Mark Martin?
No, about the toughest
guy on the racetrack.
Toughest guy.
Who's the tough? Oh, yeah. Juan. He is very fast, but he's my new best friend. I love you, Juan. If there's a camera and you're listening, Juan Pablo is Best guy in the world. He's easy to pass.
He's
Doesn't
not-
matter if he's 1 lap down or 50 laps down.
Turn 4 like Kevin did. Oh, and there
Shots
they
into
go.
the wall
They
with
wrecked.
the one of McMurray. 3, 4
Ooh.
cars around.
He
One
did a
on its
flip.
roof. One car hard into the wall.
That was
Dang.
And it ends in flames and sparks.
My oh my boy, oh boy, did yesterday suck real bad. But the good news is we got another car. We're gonna try to get it into the Daytona 500.
What in the world?
In the top 8, 3 from Stuart Haas, all 3 Team Penske Fords, and the Wood brothers, Clint Boyer. He's your winner in Michigan.
25 cars or so on there he goes. The lead lap. It is a relay. I know that this is David Mayo running as fast as he can. He's going to be out of gas. Look at him hustling. He's got some good speed. That's a right side window in a pouch, and if he can get there before Dale Jr., I know you're watching. Give this guy a bonus on Monday. That's a great effort.
My friend Noah Gregson is ready for dirt racing. He's got tear-offs on. But earlier...
Rick, actually, your counterpart just walked up behind me. I'm so confused right now. You got Steve. Like, put it back on so I can see that. Like,
Okay.
all right, let's go back to the other guys.
Imagine
All
how
right, so
confused
look
Rick
here,
is.
Rick. You got Steve, and everybody knows him, a maniac. You got Jeff, that's the intelligent guy somehow in between all of them. You got the richest guy in the whole booth in a darn T-shirt for crying out loud. And then we got you. You're a mix between like a weatherman. You look like a radio jockey because of your voice, and like you're the mediocre or the mediator between all of them. So you guys got it going on. Oh, by the way, my pack. Kelly's pack here wouldn't fit around me. If you can measure up our waist, her pack wouldn't fit around me, wouldn't fit around my leg for that matter. So she's had to been kneeling behind me with her pack. This steel is out of control.
Oh, y'all are so loving. Thank you. Kyle Busch, driver of the number 18 Double Mint Camry. Rick, ready to win it again. Brad Keselowski, driver of the Penske Racing Dodge. Kyle Busch is an ass.
Tell me why you didn't pit and why that didn't, in the end, cost you the race.
Carl, why didn't you pit there? I was wondering the same thing.
Screw you, Brad. I'm actually excited that Brad didn't get those bonus points. I think he's going to be a big threat for the championship. I didn't know that until just now, so I'm kind of pumped about that. But
And in hindsight, I wish I'd have pushed a board up there to help, but really got to thank Cheez-It, Kellogg, everybody. That's a little loud. I think Kyle wore out his tires there. I was hoping he'd do that earlier in the event, not post-race. But
All right, I got to talk to you about something that I have in my hand here. I tweeted earlier that you were having Vegemite for lunch. So explain to us what Vegemite is.
With every rain delay, there seems to be a Vegemite joke somewhere nearby.
No, not a joke. This is more of a story.
It will be a joke. You just
wait
to eat it.
Eat it. Oh, okay. Marcos has made us some sandwiches. I believe the boys have sandwiches as well. Are you guys ready to try some Vegemite up
Gave
there?
him a Vegemite
He's got
sandwich.
lovely plates for you, too. Let me grab mine and Marcos.
my plates.
Marty, we have absolutely got the best crew when it comes to television in motorsports.
I'm going to let you try the
I
the
thought
first
they
bite.
brought
I
us
thought
to
Kyle
snack,
would
but-
go after it.
I'll try it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Kyle, that's miserable.
Do you want me to try
That's
it?
like salt on bread. Yeah, go ahead, KP. Let me see what you got. I can't even swallow it.
Look at Marcus Ambrose. He is
He
enjoying
loves
it.
it.
He loves it.
Let me just say.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Marcus, how many calories?
God. How many calories?
You did put it on pretty strong.
Oh, gosh.
I will say this.
That is miserable.
He may be the fastest man on the racetrack. I may be the fastest man in TV headed to the bathroom here in a minute.
What is it?
I don't know what
Larry
this
Mack,
is.
you've got to try that.
No,
Come on, Larry Mack.
I
You've
watched-
he made you a sandwich. Don't let him down, Larry Mack. Come on.
I watched Rutledge Wood try Vegemite.
Oh, my gosh.
A few years ago, and
Larry
that's the
Mack.
sickest I believe I've ever seen a man.
Larry, Marcos is calling you names if you don't try that sandwich. How about you, Adam? You got anything for the Vegemite? Come on.
My thing is, if Larry doesn't do it, I don't have to do it,
no,
right?
Come on, guys. Marcos made sandwiches for you. He's very hurt that you're making fun of his country.
I've eaten half of mine.
Are you sure this is edible?
All right. I want to get back to the fact of what is this stuff, Marcos?
No one really knows.
Oh, my
It's got a
God.
half-life of 25 years.
I mean, he smiled. I don't see how you can even smile.
He's almost done with his sandwich, and he puts butter on the other side.
Okay, that's my problem.
the key way to eat it.
I got no butter.
All right,
I got no butter.
I'm going to do it.
A little bit of butter on there, but
Go
I mean,
ahead.
It's
Double A.
There you go, Adam. Go for it, my man.
Oh, I wouldn't have gone that big with it.
Yeah.
I would not have gone that big. No. I would not have gone that big.
You want a Diet Coke, Adam? I'll send you one.
Take anything.
I don't need a Diet Coke.
Right
I need Santa Flush or something.
Frank said he needs Santa Flush to get rid of that taste. He needs something.
Oh, my gosh.
Vegemite's a staple of Australia. It's actually a vegetable extract. And my kids, 4 and 6, they eat it every day for breakfast. So
Every day for breakfast.
You do get used to it. You get a taste for it. But it is strong stuff, no doubt.
Okay. All right. So we've had our Vegemite lesson for the day. I'm done with the story.
We know what the
that.
secret to
By the
running
way,
203 miles per hour
What
is.
plate did you guys get? Marcos gave us a monkey plate for his kids. See that?
Monkey brain
Very
damage.
nice.
You ever heard of monkey brain damage?
Kyle, what'd you
I
get,
got the
Kyle?
gator.
Never mind. I got an elephant.
Actually, Kyle's using his as a paperweight for his notes.
Thank you for the plates, Marcos.
Yeah, no worries. Always a good time here.
Hopefully your kids don't get mad at us. And thanks for making those boys a sandwich, too.
Hey,
You got it. You did spread it, though. You put it on thick. So
I put it on thick.
I
Sorry,
ate my whole
guys.
sandwich. I ate my whole
You did,
sandwich,
Kyle?
man. Yeah.
That's impressive. Got from High Point, North Carolina, eating
Yes.
Vegemite. All right, Adam, take it away. We're done with Vegemite.
There's normally fireworks involved. When they go up, you would expect them to burn out before they come back down.
Oh!
Except in that
Oh!
distance right there, Austin Dillon. It landed right behind him.
Here's a replay of what happened. The fireworks from the pre-race literally landed on his backside right on the car, and it burnt the back of Austin's fire suit.
Dang. That was good. That was a good one.